Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to like this video because it helps with the algorithm, but it also lets me know you like this content so I can continue making it. If you don't like it, that's okay too. You can always comment and let me know what you want me to do about it. I don't know, just a thought. Anyway, we are on our way to 800 subscribers. Once we get there, we're going to be doing a super awesome live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you for being so awesome and so supportive. We are really close, and once that happens, I'll be making announcements for when the stream will be. I also wanted to invite you guys, if anybody uses TikTok, I have a TikTok. I've been posting little clips from the streams over there the last few days, and I'll probably do that from now on. I'll put that in the description below this video, but my TikTok is at berrrlynn. Yeah, I don't know that I'll use it frequently, but if you're more of a TikTok person versus YouTube Shorts, I just thought of it today, so I figured I'd tell you. Anyway, we are continuing Final Fantasy XIV. We are doing Shadowbringers. We started it yesterday. I'm angry at this punk. We're gonna see if he can find our friends and bring them back so they're not just ghosts trapped in another dimension. So, yeah, we gotta keep talking to him about that. Hi, Lee. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I have a dog on me. So, it's a little awkward, but we're gonna make it through it. He's just a little fuzzy baby. Alright, so this guy. I mean, I like his look. It's just, I don't really like him. I like my ex. Not yet, anyway. People say he's a good guy. I don't know. We'll see. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Well. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let's put this one up here so I can see where we're going. Oh, the Musica. Universales. Markets. Do the markets.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here.
Well, isn't that convenient?
And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Are those cell phones?
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
Huh?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Oh no. No.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task.
Not fairies.
This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvellous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveller. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other.
She'll be our beautiful branch, and we'll be her adorable sapling.
Raise your hand.
She's like, is it safe?
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling.
That was easy.
Come then, make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Send a message to Tataru, send a message to Cryle. Send it to Tataru. She'll let everybody know.
Consider it done.
Well, she's
As you
scared.
heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Hold up. I think I need to restart the capture card. Give me like a few seconds. Well, now I don't know. It sounded like a little fuzzy with the audio, but maybe it's not, so starts to get weird again, and we'll reset the capture card. Dependence. I don't think I have that one. No, I gotta walk to. How far away is it? No, not very far at all, I guess. Maybe. Nope, not very far at all, indeed. Really do think this place is so pretty. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, bro. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Hello, Emily. Pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you care to retire. Wow. Fancy. Oh, the flowers. Crazy though. Makes me think of Alaska. How they have like 6 months of darkness. And then... Oh.
You?
WTF.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
How come you're in my room? The warrior of darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source, a daft one, looking back.
Ardbert.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor.
It's so sad.
I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
So I did remember correctly. They're from the first.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness.
Oh.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
I don't know.
100 years. 100 long years.
Oh, he's just a ghosty.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Well, that's just rude. Came to visit.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
Howdy, fellow prawn.
But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Yay! I'm glad that we get to see him again. I liked his character. Casper. Well, he doesn't seem very friendly. By the way, hello, Gemini. Seems a little grumpy, this ghosty. Okay. It's interesting. Go to sleep, but we just have a ghost in our room. In the ocular, is that over here? Okay. Docile gate. Docile, docile. Look how green and pretty everything is. Damn. I'm coming. This is like Rocky. Up these stairs. And we're back.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Oh yeah, I don't judge him at all. I definitely would feel pretty terrible. Especially it's like if after all that time it was like the Warrior of Light was the only person that saw you or could hear you. I'd be like, oh great, it's you.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Yeah, why are you giving me rooms with ghosts in them? Not cool, bruh. Not cool.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Where's Alfie?
Alphinaud is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Oh gosh.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphinaud journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alizé, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alizé felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Sounds about right.
So, will it be Calusia or Armorang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
A mount! Oh, we know. We're going
but you
for
must be wondering about
Alphinaud.
Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters.
A new companion.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Oh, okay. White Death. That's pleasant. Ooh, we get some pants? Yeah. Do love me some new pants. I'm gonna open it first. Oh yeah, aren't you so impressed with how clean my inventory is? I even cleared out this stuff. All cleared out. Ooh. Fancy beds. I wanted to look at them. It's so blue in here. It's kind of Christmassy. I kind of like it. Christmas is in the air. Oh. Because Thanksgiving's almost over. We're going for Alphinaud. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Yes, as I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast. You will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction presented to the master of beasts at Timidas Rickery, and he will take care of you. Once you see Alphinaud, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Yes, don't you worry. I will definitely... Wait, what? Oh, that's the other quest. Can I take both of them? I guess I could, right? Hola, Chip. Alizé will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cashapp, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amara launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Perfect, well, we're definitely going for Alphinaud first, but we may as well just take both quests, because, you know, we're gonna have to find her eventually. I can't wait to see our little fluffy-headed friend. Oh, we're nowhere near it. Oops. But if we go to this one, of course it's still like one of the two I didn't grab yet. this way? I think so. Yes, let's grab this now. Man, I'm so curious to see what is going on, where this story is going to lead us. Do we get to ride one of these little dragony things? Dragon chickens? Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Signed by the XIV, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an amaro for passage to Galusha. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. Not a chocobo, then. A chocobo? Do you hail from one of Norvrant's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. But here in the Crystarium, mounts like that grey fellow there are far more commonly used. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding a Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zoon worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me, ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro Lodge. One of the junior tablers will attend to you while I ready the boats. Yes, it is absolutely beautiful here. I really like this area. Sorry for standing in your water. I wanted to take a quick look at you. You're so cute! Little dragon chicken thing. Where are we going? This way. I'm distracted by the dragon. What is this? I don't think I got that one yet. No, of course not. Wait, this one? Wait, what is that? Camel bird. So cute. Crystal moon. The recording mode. Kind of curious what's over here. We have to go up. Yeah. For both of them. So pretty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good. We've got all of them. Perfect. You want to fly tomorrow to Galusha? Well, I suppose Master Jemai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the boat shortly. Yay. Also use your ether compass to assist with locating ether currents. Oh yeah. Fun. I've been working on it in my other places. Slowly but surely getting these currents.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
So pretty. Everything's so pretty. That's so fun. We all arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kalusha. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, city-eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Well, that's nothing I'm not used to. Spy you that city in the distance. That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. Once. For years, the Yulmeran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of our other settlements their protection if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained as best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. They don't like it. I'm glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. A secret? If you could keep a secret. If you head south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kalusha, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of time. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with you tomorrow until you are ready to return. But look how cute they are. I wanted to ride him. Okay, well I might go. Come on, Johnny. A hobgoblin. Which way are we going? I guess this way. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything behind us. No. Leave me alone. Oh, there's a guru. But he's called a Maltash here. A guru. No. This music though. Dang, stuck on a rock. Oh, here's a shack. Might this be the one? What you after? Fish? Crab? Think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere, if you've a taste for 'em. How about some time, bro? Give me some time. I got time for you. Oh, I do love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphinaud, eh? I know the one. A young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore is richer than all of the Dwarfrand put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up to the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see that Alphinaud joins you. The Leaky Cauldron. This way, you say? Oh, would you look at that? It's like it just appeared out of nowhere. I guess I just look behind me when I was running. Hello, Goo-Boo. Not Goo-Boo. coffee. This is your first time in a tavern. It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? True. Ale, mead, water. Let's go for some mead. A fine choice, and what'll you be paying with? Well now, those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors. So we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Huh. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. Well, great. Just what I wanted to do. So much for my lousy gill. Governor's right. Back in some different forms. Grapes. Delicious grapes. Silo. Yell at the old guy for snoozing on the job. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. Uh-oh. Tell me he's dead. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. Just chop it down. You got an axe. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. WTF? No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. Oh. You can't go in there. That's old school RPG style. It just describes it in text. Well, lady, we got a problem. Okay. Those other people? I don't think I've seen any other people here yet. There's not a fate to fate. Never mind. I don't feel like running there. too lazy. It's too far away. Wait. There. Nope. So about that guy. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Well, nothing. Gone? Humph. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town. Outside your boy. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You more than earned it. I'll even throw in a drink on the house. Well.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Alfie! Look at his coat!
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
I love it.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
Yay!
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alphinaud, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Oh,
It has
yeah,
been even
wow.
longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Me? I was more worried about you. We thought we lost you. Me?
Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Well, you see, some things happened.
I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped, but so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat.
Oh, that's just great.
One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
She is an adventurer, after all. Why not?
And so we take to the road once more.
Oh, Alfie. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh, yeah. Oh, my inner beast is ignited. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then cross a small bridge. Oh, did you say the lady right yet? Wait, there's a chocobo porter. Amaro Keep, I mean. There we go. Just like to have those. Wait, which way are we? Over that way, okay. This is so exciting. Such a strange place. It feels so familiar and yet so different. You have to half expect the water to be running backwards. Doggy. He's telling me that I've played long enough. He's like, you're done. Not yet. Calusa seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I was just saying that. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. Ha! To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble. Ruh-roh. Pollution water. Uh-oh. Manic Madame. I'll take the fates, you. Look out! Ooh. Tender love. Watch out, madam. You might want to crawl to the side here. So fun. Go. Hello, are you alright? My poor heart, thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings. But I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you alright, madam? See, does that mean he fell over? He tripped? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone lest you make the City Eater's task any easier. Thank you again, you saved my life. Now, I'm sure strapping less like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. That's sad. Tis as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmar's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? A brief history, then. 'Twas not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared, some beastly, some beauteous. Yet regardless of their form, all seem incapable of speech and all are driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal ether. They are predators, and we are their prey. Kalusha suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so, the list of the Sin Eaters' victims grows longer by the day, a tragedy without end. Still, we have won a small victory this time, at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. I love his coat. I want his coat. For reals, for me, in real life. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Where are we going now? This way? This way. The chisel. Oh no, yeah. The whale's breach. Oh wow, this is sad. Little shanty town.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
creepy eye. What the heck?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards.
Mad Final Fantasy IX.
Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Fish, is it? Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I have bad feelings.
Oh,
about
just look
this.
at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident. For you.
Ah, at last!
Enjoy.
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
You're not the only one, Alfie. I'm getting some weird vibes. Very weird. Is the B.O. people? Is that like Silent Green? People? That's what the B.O. is. I know it. I know this secret. It's messed up, this place. No one, you can't trust him. I think I'll probably stop this here for today. But I just want to get, I'm so intrigued. Just off to a great start. There's just so much going on, and it's a good setup to just explore. I just can't wait to keep playing. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you are new, because then you will be kept up to date when we go live. I'm also over on Twitch now, so if you like doing Twitch things, you can go follow me there. The link is in the description. There's also a Discord link in the description, and I will put my TikTok in the description under this video, so that if you use any of those other things as well, you can follow me there. Thanks guys, and I will see you again.